Hey! How is everybody doing? That's good. Oh, fun. I just poured iced tea onto a half full glass of water. Let's try that again. Sorry for being a bit late. I tried to set something up and it didn't quite work. I'm good. Had a good day today. Nice. Yep, pretty much. Very watered down iced tea. Just made food and ready to go. Nice. The roommate made ramen while I was at work, so very nice for me today. Amazing, my kids in class hated the sentence to translate I gave them, but were still amazing at it. I'm so proud. Nice. It also tasted very good. They did a really good job. There they are. Hello. Speak of the devil. Select your difficulty. Balanced. Sounds fine. Oh, I'm gonna get some dice. Hey! Oh no. Oh no. Ugh. A second one? Don't do this to me, no! Eye horror out of first person is so bad.
Who are you?
Who are we? Alright. You've always felt you had a greater calling, but it has never borne fruit. Everything changes when you awaken imprisoned in an alien ship. Perhaps your time has finally come. We're doing a custom one. Body type, we have body type 1, 2, 3, or 4. As well as identity, male, female, non-binary / other. First race? That does make sense. I mean, we can also already decide on gender at least and see whether body type will change. Oh, the one person who is missing has told me that, like, she isn't mad about missing character creation. She just wants us, or you guys, to make sure that, and I quote, if I find the chat, so long as you make them queer AF. Alright. Leave body type for now. Let's go on to this. Challenge accepted. Yeah. That's what I thought. Like, that's just gonna happen anyway. So we have elf. We have tiefling, drow, human, githyanki, dwarf, half elf, halfling, gnome, dragonborn, or half orc. I'm going through them again. Elf, tiefling, drow, human, githyanki, dwarf, half elf, halfling, gnome, dragonborn, half orc. Oh damn, 3 people voted. Oh, 4 people voted, 2 votes are doubled. 1 vote is doubled, okay. Last says dwarf. So we have halfling, elf, 2 votes for tiefling, 1 for dwarf. And 1 for orc. That looks like we're gonna be a tiefling. Oh, never mind. Wait. So 2 of you have changed to dwarf, which means we have 3 for dwarf, 2 for tiefling, is that right? Yeah. So we're gonna be a dwarf. Alright, let's go back to... Yeah, that's just telling me what the specific ones are. I have an anti-vote against tiefling. Oh no. What have they done to you? Okay, body type. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, well, there is only 1 and 2 because 3 and 4 were the tall ones, which makes sense that they're not. I agree, tieflings are cool. In theory, yes. Oh no. Alright. That looks like we're gonna be 1. Alright, let's see. Basic speed is gonna be 7.5 meters. You have proficiency with the battle axe, hand axe, light hammer, and warhammer. You can see up to 12 meters dark vision. That's cool. Let's give them a beard. Absolutely, obviously. Yeah, like, if we're playing a female dwarf, or a female-looking dwarf, there needs to be a beard. Non-binary. We have chosen, though. And also, yes, what is a dwarf without a beard? Nothing. You have advantage on saving throws against poison, and you have a resistance to poison damage. Nice. Proficiency bonus to attack rolls with battle axes, and hand axes, and light hammer and warhammer. That makes sense. Subrace, we have Gold Dwarf, which would mean your hit points maximum increases by 1, and increases by 1 again every time you gain a level. Queer tieflings are a stereotype, but not without reason. Fair. All dwarves have beards. Yes. Shield Dwarf, which has Dwarven armor training, armor proficiency with light and medium armor. Light armor proficiency. Wearing light armor will not impose disadvantage on your attack rolls or prevent you from casting spells. And medium armor proficiency. Wearing medium armor will not impose disadvantage on your attack roll. Yeah. Then the Durga. Superior dark vision, which doubles the amount of dark vision we already have. And Durga resilience. You have advantage on saving throws against illusions and against being charmed or paralyzed. So yeah, that's the 3 options. We have Gold Dwarf, Shield Dwarf, or Durga. I don't want to argue. I feel like everyone hates me personally. No. Or that people will like me less because of an opinion. Absolutely not. But not wanting to argue is definitely valid. Everything will pale in comparison to my strong opinions about a certain party member, I promise you. Yes. I have been instructed to give a warning as soon as we meet them. Alright. So, more dark vision, and we have saving throws against illusions and against charmed and paralyzed having an advantage. Cool. So, now the class. We know what these classes mean, so I'm not gonna read all of these. Rogue, Sorcerer, Warlock, like what they do. I'm reading out the classes, but I'm not reading out what they do yet. Warlock, Wizard, Barbarian, Bard, Cleric, Druid, Fighter, Monk, Paladin, Ranger, and that's it. So I'm gonna go again from the beginning. Barbarian, Bard, Cleric, Druid, Fighter, Monk, Paladin, Ranger, Rogue, Sorcerer, Warlock, and Wizard. That is... It looks like we're gonna be a caster from what I'm seeing in chat. Wizard is cool, can become complicated and a lot votes for which spells to choose. Yeah. So 2 sorcerers... 2.5 wizards. 3.5 wizards. That looks like wizard. Maybe multi-class later? Could be. Okay, now let's go through We have a whole stream for character creation. It should be complicated. Yeah, that's the whole point of this. Also, oh yeah, right, I wanted to write down the alternate choices, if such a thing is a thing. So we already have, like, Tiefling as the second choice for... I'm gonna get a pen and paper. Because we're creating 2 characters. Alright. So, we have a Tiefling as second choice for race, as well as Sorcerer for class. It'll be fine. But yeah, for now we choose a wizard for our dwarf character. Okay, we have the cantrips here. Firebolt, nice. Mage Hand. Ray of Frost. Mage Armor. Fog Cloud. Grease. Thunder Wave, always good. Sleep. Magic Missile. Arcane Recovery. Replenish spell slots while out of combat. You cannot restore spell slots after you cannot restore spell slots above 5th level. Yeah, fair enough. No idea if that is a sensible choice combat-wise. I mean, we're already going against, like, the typical way that a dwarf is built by not giving them an axe. Vibes-based decision-making, absolutely. Level 1 spell slots unlocked. I shall not be held accountable. Intelligence saving throws proficiency, wisdom saving throws proficiency, dagger proficiency, quarterstaff, light crossbow proficiency. We're proficient in so many different weapons now. Alright, cantrips. Change your cantrip selection by choosing from the spell list below. Cantrips don't use spell slots that can be cast at will. We already have Firebolt, Mage Hand, and Ray of Frost. And available we have Acid Splash. Throw an acid, a bubble of acid that damages each creature it hits. Bone Chill. Prevent the target from healing until your next turn. An undead target receives disadvantage on attack rolls. Firebolt, we already have that. Poison Spray. Project the puff of noxious gas. Ray of Frost, we have that. Shocking Grasp. The target cannot use reactions. This spell has advantage on creatures with mental armor. With metal armor, sorry. Blade Ward. Take only half the damage from bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. Friends gain advantage on charisma checks against non-hostile creatures. This spell can be cast while you are silenced. Dancing Lights. Illuminate a 9-meter radius. Light. Infuse an object with an aura of light. Mage Hand, we already have. Minor Illusion. Create an illusion that compels nearby creatures to investigate. You can remain hidden while casting this spell. This spell can be cast while you are silenced. True Strike. Gain advantage on your next attack roll. Death Grip twice, Friends once. Oh wait. Bone Chill, yeah. Okay. Memory shit. That's fair. Okay, Bone Chill, Friends, and Acid Splash. We have votes for right now. And I already thank you for not giving a character that can see very well in the dark one of the light spells. Okay, so now we have two for Bone Chill and two for... No, but everybody else can hold on to me. Wait, Bone Chill. Hey. I've not played any of it yet, but I'm really looking forward to it. Wait. So we have 2 votes for Bone Chill and 2 votes for Friends. I think. Yes. Or did I miss anything? Yeah, Acid Splash has also been taken back. Okay, Bone Chill. Prevents the target from healing until your next turn. All undead targets receive disadvantage on attack rolls. Sure. No, wait. Well, oh! Ah, I see now. Okay, we are choosing 3 spells. I'm only allowed to choose 3 spells rather than these 3 plus 1 more. Damn. Sorry, that was... I misunderstood the brief. Ah, okay, that's what you meant with UAF3. Yeah, fair enough. So, one of them is Bone Chill. And then we have, like, all of the others available. Firebolt, Mage Hand, and Ray of Frost very much in the selection. Alright, so far we have Bone Chill and we have Friends. One of them is a damaging spell. When were Bone Chill, Friends, and Acid then? Yeah, since that was the ones that... Yeah, I was just wondering whether, knowing that we don't have the other 3 spells, automatically you'd want to change your mind to one of them. Nee suggests Mage Hand. Yeah, I misunderstood the brief, I'm sorry. Yes, Mage Hand is very helpful. So, is everybody okay with Friends, Bone Chill, and Mage Hand? Looks good. More spells. Alright. This time we're choosing 6 spells. I don't know the mechanics of the game, how the mechanics of the game are, but generally in D&D, Mage Hand is great for triggering / disabling traps and such. Yeah, and like, as far as I know, this game is very, very close to actual D&D. Alright. Spell selection. We have 6 spells. Burning Hands. 3 to 18 damage. Each flammable target is hit with fire damage. On saves, target takes half damage. Charm Person. Charm a humanoid to prevent it from attacking you. You gain advantage on charisma checks in dialogue. Enemies have advantage on saving throws against being charmed. Chromatic Orb. 3 to 24 damage. Hurl a sphere that deals thunder damage and possibly creates a surface on impact. Alternately, choose a different type of damage. Okay. So it is usually thunder, but you can, like, choose what else it could be. Okay. Color Spray. Blind creatures up to a combined 33 hit points. Disguise Self, magically change all aspects of your appearance. Expeditious Retreat, gain dash immediately and as a bonus action on each of your turns until this spell ends. And it lasts until a long rest. It is a concentration spell though. False Life. Gain 7 temporary hit points until a long rest. Can only have temporary hit points from one source. Featherfall, you and nearby allies gain immunity to falling damage. Find Familiar, summon a familiar, a fey spirit that takes an animal form of your choosing. Fog Cloud, the cloud blinds and heavily obscures creatures within it. Grease, cover the ground in grease, slowing creatures within and possibly making them fall prone. Ice Knife, 1d10 piercing damage. Throw a dart of ice that deals 1 to 10 piercing damage. It explodes and deals 2 to 12 cold damage to anyone nearby. It leaves an ice surface. This spell can be cast while you are silenced. Enhanced Leap, triple a creature's jumping distance. Long Strider, increase a creature's movement speed by 3 meters. Mage armor, protect the target from attacks, increase its armor class to 13 plus its dexterity mod. Magic missile, 6 to 15 damage, shoot 3 magical darts, each dealing 2 to 5 force damage. They always hit. Protection from evil and good. Protect an ally against the attacks and powers of aberrations, celestials, elementals, fays, fiends, and undead. The target can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them, and when the creature attacks, they have disadvantage. Ray of Sickness, 2d8 poison, possibly poisons the target. Shield, when you are about to be hit by an enemy, increase your armor class by 5. You take no damage from magic missile. Sleep, put creatures into a magical slumber, select targets up to a combined 24 hit points. Tasha's Hideous Laughter, leave a creature prone with laughter without the ability to get up, which lasts 10 turns. The creature must have intelligence of 5 or more. The target can try to shake off the effect each time it takes damage. Thunderwave, release a wave of thunderous force that pushes away all creatures and objects. Witch Bolt, 1d12 damage. Link yourself to a target with a bolt of lightning. Deal an additional 1d12 lightning damage each turn by activating it. Chromatic Orb is great to adjust the damage type according to what the enemy is vulnerable to. Yeah, that sounded like it, yeah. You choose a different type of damage, yeah. Alright. With poison, do you mean... that's not it, that's not it. Probably Ray of Sickness, right? Yes. Alright. And, there is no healing spell in there, is there? Just armor up, basically. No heals. Seven temporary hit points. Alright, let's see. This is gonna be hard to to keep track of. So we have 2 people who wanted the orb. Several people now have said familiar just now. Absolutely familiar. Disguise Self was there once. Thunder Wave, Magic Armor, Witch Bolt. Witch Bolt was set twice. Disguise Self was twice. Yeah. I'm just going through chat. It's a bit confusing. I also feel like everything was at least mentioned once. Yeah. Okay, that protection got 3, mage armor 2. Thank you. False Lies got... How many did False Lies get? Witch Bolt also got 2. Too many things got 2. Okay. Familiar is definitely in there, Disguise Self is definitely in there. And the other things I think only got 2 each. Oh yeah. Protection got 4 and armor 3. Okay, yes. So those 4 are definitely in there, and we have 2 votes each, I think, for Orb and for Ray of Sickness. As well as the Witch Bolt. Yeah, that's protect an ally against the attacks and powers of aberrations, celestial elementals, fey, fiends, and undead. Targets can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them, and mage armor gives us a way higher armor class. Yes, Ice Blades has been in there once though. Okay, your last vote goes to Witch Bolt then. So it has to be like... Yeah, I'm very partial to Ice Knife itself, myself as well, but you know, I do not get a vote. By the rules that I made up. Okay, so... Witch Bolt was 1d12 damage. Link yourself to a target with a bolt of lightning. Deal an additional 1d12 each turn by activating it. So that is basically 1d12 a turn until the creature is dead, if I understand that right, or until you don't want to do it anymore, or lose concentration. Which is probably the more likely scenario. Okay. So far in the mix we have 2 attack spells. The familiar one, disguise spell, and 2 different protection spells. Now, Witch Bolt got the most votes when it comes to, when it comes to like the attack spells. Like those 2 both got 2 votes, I think. So the question is, which one do we boot? Or do we boot one of the other spells? Yeah. I think it's an okay selection, but if we want another damage spell, I'd exchange Protection for Witch Bolt. I like Witch Bolt. Shall we do that then? Protection against Witch Bolt, then we have 3 different attack spells. Yeah, then let's do that. Then we have 3 attack spells and 1 attack cantrip. So whatever happens, we still have like 1 attack that we can do. Did I? I took out protection against good and evil. I thought that was the protection... Wait. Right? That was the one that I was supposed to take out, right? Yeah. The other one is mage armor. Okay, okay. Yes, we have Mage Armor, Witch Bolt, Disguise Self, Find Familiar, Ray of Sickness, and Chromatic Orb. This be the prepared spells. Oh, okay, oh damn, now we prepare 4 of our spells from our known spells. Yes, that do be the trouble with wizards. For the beginning, the armor one seems good to know, I think. Yeah, probably. I'm just gonna do this. Maybe armor is good. We definitely should have at least 1 damage spell in here. Now, Ace, do you know... sorry. Orb in all caps. Whether, like... Does anybody know whether Find Familiar is like Find Steed, that you basically cast it once and then never again because it's always gonna be active? Or do you have to cast it every time that you want your familiar to appear? I believe they stay until they die. Okay. If that is the case, then... If that is the case, then... We should put it in our prepared spells until the first long rest and then just put it out again because we wouldn't need it anymore until the familiar dies, right? Right? I hope the familiar doesn't die. Orb has been suggested, nay. Don't kill the familiar. Nay. That's how it works. If it dies, you can resummon it. Yeah, good. So, yeah, I would put it in the starting lineup at least. Should we go for... for 2 of the damage spells now. Or never mind, disguise has been suggested as well. Orb and disguise have been suggested. Okay. Lars says let Mips have the orb. No, Mips, no. They also say to remember this for later. I don't care, I got my orb, that's fair. So, disguise or another damage spell? Alright, let's do Witch Bolt for now. Disguise self will probably, like, be a thing when we know that we go into a city or something. Okay, background. Acolyte. You have spent your life in service to a temple, learning sacred rites and providing sacrifices to the god or gods you worship. Serving the gods and discovering their sacred works will guide you to greatness. You acquire insight and religion proficiencies. Charlatan. You are an expert in manipulation, prone to exaggeration, more than happy to profit from it. Bending the truth and turning allies against each other will lead to greater success down the road. You gain deception and sleight of hand proficiencies. Criminal. You have a history of breaking the law and survive by leveraging less than legal connections. Profiting from criminal enterprise will lead to greater opportunities in the future. You get deception and stealth proficiencies. Entertainer. You live to sway and subvert your audience, engaging common crowds and high society alike. Preserving art and bringing joy to the hapless and downtrodden heightens your charismatic aura. Acrobatics and performance proficiencies. Folk hero. You're a champion of the common people, challenging tyrants and monsters to protect the helpless. Saving innocents in imminent danger will make your legend grow. Animal handling and survival skills. Guild Artisan. Your skill in a particular craft has earned your membership in a mercantile guild, offering privileges and protection while engaging in your art. Repairing and discovering rare crafts will bring you inspiration. You get insight and persuasion skill proficiency. Noble. You were raised in a family among the social elite, accustomed to power and privilege. Accumulating renown, power and loyalty will raise your status. That's history and persuasion. Outlander. You grew up in the wilds, learning to survive far from the comforts of civilization. Surviving unusual hazards of the wild will enhance your prowess and understanding. That's athletics and survival. Sage, you are curious and well-read with an unending thirst for knowledge. Learning about rare lore of the world will inspire you to put this knowledge to greater purpose. Arcana and history. Soldier. You are trained in battlefield tactics and combat, having served in a militia, mercenary company, or officer corps. Show smart tactics and bravery on the battlefield to enhance your prowess. Athletics and intimidation, which doesn't get an icon for some reason. Urchin. After surviving a poor and bleak childhood, you know how to make the most out of very little. Using your street smarts bolsters your spirits for the journey ahead. Sleight of hand and stuff. Alright, again. Acolyte, charlatan, criminal, entertainer, folk hero, guild artisan, noble, outlander, sage, soldier, or urchin. Alright, that is... Folk Hero is in the mix 3 times so far. Sage is twice. Sage is 3 times. Since both your votes are yeah, okay, you both vote for Acolyte, Noble and Sage, and Kat also votes for Urchin. Gotcha. So, Sage is on the list of 3 people? And so is Folk Hero. It's between Sage and Folk Hero, if I'm not very much mistaken. Let me just check again. I think so, yes. Should I roll for that? Or do we... yeah, sure. Animal handling and survival for the proficiencies. And Sage gets... Arcana and history. Yes, everybody vote between Folk Hero and Sage. That looks like folk hero. Ability points. Every 2 points have 10 in an ability score. Above 10 in an ability score will provide a +1 bonus to related rolls. Select 2 abilities to get an additional bonus. So basically we can assign 1 + 2 bonus and 1 + 1 bonus. I can... I can only press to use the recommended. I cannot press to randomize. The recommended would be intelligence and constitution from the looks of it. Three votes for intelligence +2, sorry. So that looks like we're gonna do that. +1 is split right now between wisdom, dex, and charisma. All three of which do make sense. And I do love that we have a character that is, from nature, skilled with a warhammer, but war axe, and has a negative strength modifier. Oh, no, yeah, okay, so that's 3 votes for wisdom. You would go with what's recommended. So you're also in line with wanting to go for +2 for intelligence, but you are going for +1 in con. Which means the wisdoms have it. Then we have skill proficiencies. You may customize your skill proficiencies in the list below. If you are proficient in a skill, you add a bonus to those skill checks, making you more likely to succeed. We have currently 2 out of 2 proficiencies assigned, and that are in Arcana and Investigation. So we have automatically a -1 in athletics, +1 in acrobatics, sleight of hand, sorry, and stealth. We could assign 1 to history. Nature is automatically as +3. Religion can be assigned. Wait. Okay, thanks. I was trying to do that. Thanks, Mips. Animal handling we already have a proficiency in. Insight medicine we could give. And yeah, those would be the ones that we could give. So it's Arcana, History, Investigation, Religion, Insight, Medicine are the options. Thank you. Phoenix says leave as is. Which would be Arcana and Investigation. What do the rest think? Athletics I can't. We already have that one. It's just that it gets a -1 because it's on strength, I think. And our strengths are very bad. Okay, then leave it. Okay. Sure. Recognize magic, interact with enchanted items, and analyze clues and solve mysteries. Sure, and now for the biggest bit. We already decided on body type. And identity.
Where to next?
What was that?
Let's hope the locals are friendly.
Hells. Something just woke up down here.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
It's opened.
More of those wretched things.
There's magic keeping this chest sealed.
Where to next?
Let me just count. That's 1, 2, 3,
Let's hope-
4, 5,
Beware.
6, 7,
More.
8
There's
different
Where to
voices.
next?
Let's hope the locals are friendly.
That's voice number 1,
Hells. Something just woke up down here.
2,
Be wary.
3,
This place is trapped.
It's opened.
4,
I wonder what's back there.
More of those wretched things.
5,
There's magic keeping this chest sealed.
6,
I can...
Where to next?
7,
What was that?
and that was 8. Third one was the sexiest.
Let's hope.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
That would be number 3.
It's a... There's magic keeping this chest sealed. I can feel its aura.
That's 6.
Where to next?
What was that?
Those were 5 and 4 in that order.
Let's hope the locals are friendly.
Health. Something just woke up down here.
That is number 6. Which seems to be the voice that we choose.
Beware.
It's open.
More.
There's magic keeping this chest sealed.
Yeah.
I can feel its aura.
And I'm marking down number 5 for the other character. If we, like, I don't know how much choice we get for the other person, but if we do get, like, I think we mostly get appearance, then that is marked down for now. It doesn't have to stay that way. Right, face. For everything else, it doesn't kind of make sense to mark things down appearance-wise for them, because they're gonna be a tiefling. Right now, anyway. Let's go closer. Hello. Face number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8. Right now, this is the phase that has majority. One or 7 gets 1 vote because we couldn't decide on that. That would be that one and that one. Which basically means we have 1 vote for each phase except for number 5, which gets 2. And no votes for number 6. That's not good. Works again? Good. You missed nothing. Alright, moving on. Phase number 5. Now we have skin tone. Currently we are at ash tone 6. We also have ice tones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then lichen tone. Also up to 10, I think. Probably. Then dusk tone. Up to 10. Ash tone. Up to 10. Wisteria tone. Ooh, bubble. Amethyst tone. Neutral tone. Up to 12. Cool tone. Up to 12. Warm tone. Up to 12. Blush tone. 12. And palette tone. Also up to 12. Okay, wait. Yeah, decide for a tone first, I think, and then we decide on the... on how dark we get in the tone. Ash or Dusk, Wisteria or Ash. Ash or Wisteria there as well. You said Purple Ranges. That would be Wisteria and Amethyst, probably. So Wisteria sounds pretty good right now. Wisteria or Lichen for you, okay. Yeah, we're going for Wisteria then. Mip says 10. Wisteria 10 for 4 people now. I think that would be the one then. Sounds good. Maturity. There's a lot of different gradients here. Mostly affects lines between the eyes and nose to mouth. Also, I think ridges on the forehead? Yeah, forehead as well. Around the R, you say? So that would be something like this, maybe? That's probably the only way that we can probably properly, like, judge this by telling me what letter I should center this under. Oh yeah, that you say middle, so that would be around here-ish. There's not much of a difference between mid and ZR. Maybe like middle and 2 clicks to the right or something. Does this look good to everybody? Sure. Right. Freckle quantity. Right, sure, okay. Moving on, freckles. And this is the lower end of the spectrum for some reason. Wait, did anything change? We went for the freckliest face. Does this even do anything? I also see no difference, probably because we went for the freckly face. So let's just... Oh, freckle intensity, maybe that changes. No, it also does nothing. Yeah. Oh wait, yeah, that has put something up at least. Like, if I put everything up on high, it changes something. But for most, it's kind of not visible. Hella invisible freckles. Alright, you just want to go for the max amount of freckles. Fine by me. Freckle quantity high. Yeah. Then vitiligo pigmentation. Oh, that's okay. Freckles are at max. This starts doing something around this time. Okay, I was wondering whether the max was for freckles still or for vitiligo. 0, light. You vote no. Yeah, around that one it still does nothing. I wish it was not like human skin tone. Yeah, more like a lighter tone of the skin here. Yes. Alright, we keep that there then. Alright. Scarring. No scar. Eye scar 1. Scar 2. Scar 3 under the eye there. Cheek scar, scar 4. Top the nose on 5. Sort of a burp looking one under that eye. Mouth scar. Lots of scars. Burn mark from the looks of it across the face. Oh, that also adds some on the neck here, then number 2. That's Scar 7. Scar 3. You go Scar 1 or 9. That's 3 votes for the burn mark. From the looks of it. I like it when scars are hella visible. Very fair. This is why they have no fire spells. I was thinking the same thing. Genitals, we are going for... Nope. We are going for invisible. Everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. That is gonna be the one choice that I am taking. For content stuff. Meeps. Exactly, no junk on stream. So, eye color. We have black. Black 1, black 2. Drow purple 1, drow purple 3. Drow purple 2, I don't know why they would show up in this order, but that's their choice. White, white 2, white 3. Brown 1, brown 2, brown 3. Green 1, 2, 3. Grey 1, 2, 3. No, only 2 greys. Hazelnut 1, 2, 3. Blue 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. Brown 4, 5. Green 4, 5. 6. Pink 1, 2, 3, 4. Purple 1, 2, 3, 4. Teal 1. That's a lot of different eye colors, and they are not sorted in any way that makes sense. Also, before we go, are we going with heterochromia or nah? Yes, heterophobia. That too. All right. So, no heterochromia. White 2 has been suggested twice. Blue 6 there, purple 2. Black and a light brown. Huh? Oh wait. Yeah, people have said heterochromia, yes. Oh wait, yeah, never mind. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, if I saw that right, you are the only one... Wait. Yeah, heterochromia was a yes, if I saw that right. Yes. Right eye purple. Left one white. Okay. Oh, sorry, yeah. Then, yeah, the problem was with what I said and not with what I meant. Sorry. Yes. We are going for two different eye colors, is what I mean. So white has been said several times. On the other eye color, I think we were still split, but purple has been in the chat. Purple has been suggested, blue has been suggested, black, light brown. Then also purple. Burnt on white, purple on... Purple has been brought up several times now. Alright. So left eye we're going for a white. Looks like. Specifically... white 2, yes. And we have several purples. If we are all fine with purple. So we have the normal purple ones, that is this one, these two, and then I think there was also drow purple, these three. Purple 4. Purple 4 on the right and white 2 on the left. So there's a contrast between the eyes. Alright. Good. That done? Then we move on to tattoos. So this is for style first. This one's called Migration. Squid Election. Strong Arm Syndicate. Hollow Spaces. Buggish Curls. Shriek Mask. Starpoint Glimmer. Nightjar Blots. Spider Lip. Fiend Horn Lids. That's on both eyes. Flaring Sword. Switchback Trail. Woven Razors. Caldera. Sinner Cheekbone. Plashing Tailfin. Fallen Leaves. Pouring Hate. Fungal Cloud. Cursed Rose. Wait, where are you? Oh, that's on the neck. Scrawled Constellations. Yggdrasil. Totemic Throat. Dolmen Cross. Suffusion. Feywild Syndicate. From the Deep. Beholder Gorgon. That's on the neck there. Chastened. Blake Tiger. Scalp Candelabra, sorry. Polka Dots. Wicked Reaper. Broken Shard Sword. Also on the neck there. Guela. Boars. Mask of Wrath. Ivy Trellis. Searching Chains. Mechanist Moons. Centipedes. Mudworms. Macabre Chinstrap. Dread Fog. Or nothing. Buggish curls or scrawled constellation, nothing that covers up the burn mark too much. No tattoo. I would go for throat or lower face, but I want beard. Caldera or polka dots. You said Caldera from both of you, so that's 3 votes for Caldera. That was this one. Then we have colors: black, jungle green, dark purple, grey blue, grey green, blue 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, brown 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, green 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, and there's 2 4s on green. Pink 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plum 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, purple 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, red also up to 5, sand 1, teal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, white also. Apparently, yeah, there's several different shades of white on this. Nice. Yellow also. There's also another white one here after yellow 4. There are white 10 and 11, and then there's grey. everybody says different things. Like, we have white in the mix. Okay. Going for dark plum again. That would be the plum tones. Plum 1 would be the darkest. Dark plum? Sounds good. We can also make it invisible, which is really not the point of having one. Yeah, like, it becomes basically invisible at this point. Max intensity makes sense because, like, what is the point of having a tattoo if you can't really see it? Let's just do max on that one. Piercings. That's eyebrow. Maybe I have to remove the hair so that we can see the piercings. Yeah, for other colors it might have made sense to do that. Okay, I am gonna go bold for a little bit. Just so that we can see what we're doing. Alright, so first piercing was eyebrows and also stuff in the ears that I didn't notice before because the hair was in the way. Then there's these lapis stud muffins. Subduer loops over here, as well as eyebrow rings on this one, and a nose piercing. Midnight tears. Silver gold gala. It's also piercings everywhere. Nice. Dark moons. Red scintilla. That appears to be the studs in the ear. Cholton serpents. It's also ears. Crimson hilt dirks. Only one in the left ear, but 3 in the right. Barovia fangs. Minotaur ring. Easy breezy. Archfey swells. Commoner ring. Bart rings. And that's it. Wait, Dark Moons was this one? Okay, so Dark Moons or Crimson Hilt for you, Subduer Loops for you. Dark... Okay. So Dark Moons or the Dirks for either one of you. Perfect. Subduer. Is that both of you or just you? Honestly, I love all of the options. Maybe not this one. Don't like that the Dark Moons are red. It doesn't fit the color scheme we have going. Yeah, it's interesting that you can't change the color of the piercings. Last says skulls or dark moons. Oh wait, I didn't say that. Okay, then that would be dark moons, I think. Okay, we're between Dark Moons and Subduers. Both of you are at Subduer now? That looks like then Subduer 1, I think. Alright. Eye makeup. You can live with that too? Good. Yeah, the nose drawing is nice. Okay, eye makeup. This is no makeup. Then we have options up to 16. And for the makeup we can still change color. None? Why are these still here if I said no to makeup? Like, the color went away, but all of the other ones are still here. You like 6 and 8? I'm just looking at them again. That's 6, 8, and that would be 16. but the nuns do have it. So yeah, we can ignore all of this because it shouldn't do anything since we have no makeup on. Right. Lip. We're currently on red 1. Oh, that's a different slider. Wait. Huh? No, but that doesn't do anything either. That's just for eye makeup. But... oh, that's because the intensity is on 0, maybe. There we go. Yes. Yeah, you might have to increase the tint. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, this is a bit too much. I'm gonna make it middle for now. Okay, I'm gonna circle through the colors that we have going for this. Okay. It's a bit much and doesn't fit the aesthetics. Okay, yeah. I think there's enough going on. None again, that's too much. I like the lips as is. Last says also none. Yeah, I think the nuns have it. So I'm going for intensity 0. Yeah. Oh wait. No wait. Cut changed to black 11. You guys are now saying cool purple or plum or black on light intensity, maybe? So, like a light intensity on one of the black ones? So like this? Something like this? That would be high intensity. Wait. You say intensity at the capital I. You say intensity at S in intensity. Alright, yeah, we do need more intensity to see what the other sliders are doing. Yes. Okay. So let's keep it here and let's just put metallic all the way up. That's what metallic does. Just kind of makes it darker. Max for you? You also say you like it? Metallic highest level. Okay. Yeah, looks good. That's what glossy does. Alright, metallic stays at max. Don't love the gloss. Low or no gloss? Yeah, no gloss. Right, no gloss. Hairstyle. We're almost done. These are the last two sliders for now. Like, there will be more sliders probably because we're gonna make them less bald. Probably. Wait, I'm gonna go back further. Can I go mid-length somewhere? Apparently not really. I'm gonna give a full revolve for every hairstyle. Ooh, that's my hairstyle. Sort of. There's so many more. I'm not even halfway there.
first.
What?
Builds first.
Oh, sorry. I was not reading chat. I have just gotten a visit from my neighbor to tell me to look at beards first. I am sorry. That does make a lot of sense to look at beards first. The voice from the off. They didn't even knock. Yeah. Going back. I love the name for this one. The rambling obscenity just for the name, yes. Judicious or pointed retort. What was the judicious one? We're not going for the mustaches, are we? That's judicious. That's the obscenity. Pointed retort. Or the Fireforged tassels. Wait, so we have retort has been 1, 2, 3. And Fireforge has 3. 4. I think the Fireforge has it right now. And Judicious only got 2, I think. Yeah, I think it's the Fireforge. Alright. Then... Oh, I can do midpoint a bit. Shall we start from the beginning with the hair, now that we have the full picture? Yeah, probably. Okay. It's a lot of hairstyles. Yes, fair enough. A bit slower, please. We're doing 2 full rounds then. That's the Rover's Tumble. The Mongoose Tail. Lusken Plume. Bakery Buns. Trobirit's Knot. Corkscrews. Lone Wolf Bun. Feywild Trickster. Solemn Huntress. Knife Hound. Pincer Movement. Springtime Entangle. Glossy. No, wait. Carry on Feathers. Went into the wrong thing. Gorgon. For it being called Gorgon, there's a lack of snakes. Bruno Braids. Neverwinter Scarf. Duster. Bone Dance Braids. Duchess Coronet. Seashell Garden. Dryad. Furled Wings. Ramhorn Cascade. Portrait Model. Dewdrop. The Lusk Sojourn. Bohemian. Academy Dropout. Mythmaker. Bramble Thicket. Fence board shaving. Sensible extravagance. Cauldron foam. Dandelion. Loom spun. Plucky fable. Scooped Kalid. Busy promenade. PRS. Windblown. Valiant Heart. Arable ribbon. Quahum. River shaman. Languid bandit. Moonshade cap. Water Davian scholar. Wavelet. Savant. Highbrow low more bonbons. Sorcha curls. Eyrie Peak. Conqueror. Knave braid. Fair Forester. Chrysalis pod. Bardic inspiration. Top knot. My finger is getting a bit sore from the turning. Tidy mohawk. Piranha tooth mohawk. I don't think that would help much. Poppy bud. Rapscallion. Orchestra wings. Elysium fan. Twisted Sinister. Maudlin Pixie. Faerun Fantasia. Fantasia? Partial Eclipse. Foxtail. Hubris. Willow Tears. Precision Bolt. Gemstone Droplet. Ballerina Bun. Interplanar braids, sorry. Braided bunches. Layered lob. Windswept. Will of Wisps. Pinned and Perfect. Veiled Evocation. Immortality. Flaunting Bounce. Inkeep Braid. Wildcat. Blade Bangs. And that's the last one. We're ending on the Karen. Sort of. And I mean, yes, Bolt is an option. Okay, what are your favorites? Plugging. Dewdrop has 3. Let's go back to that one. Dewdrop was that one. Dewdrop has 4. Not your favorite, but okay. Bold is also a strong contender. Yeah, I did see like 3 votes for that, I think. Bold is in your list too, okay. Should we have another round of voting between Bold and Dewdrop? Just those two. So again, this is Dewdrop. And this is what we look like in Bold. Yes. Alright. Okay, yes. Since there were a lot of suggestions thrown around, you're now saying also the trope buyer. Yeah. Okay. Who wants to make a list of what all was named? That's the trope pirates. My mouse fell down. What you deleted was Bold is in my list too, by Human Prototype. It happens. Still prefer Dewdrop. Trobirits has 2 long braids in our opinion. You also don't love that one. Alright. Who wants to make a list of what has been mentioned? You also unvote that one. Alright, seems like this one is out. Okay, thanks. Partial eclipse. If I find it, yes. I think it was later. There it is. This is partial eclipse. Yeah, we got a whole lot more sliders now that we have hair enabled. It might stay white, we don't know yet. Okay, 5 for Dewdrop, 4 for Bolt, and 3 for Inkeep, and several with 2. So that looks like Dewdrop. Why would you say that, Mips? And we left Trebirates off because people seem to prefer Dewdrop. Yes. Yeah, we used spaghetti boiled with baking soda for the last ramen, but today we used udon. The spaghetti was better. Yes, it was. It made no sense, but the consistency of the different cooking on the spaghetti worked really well. And we were baffled by it, but also delighted that it actually worked. Yes, we could also vote between the 3. Yeah, okay, so it's Dewdrop, Bolt, and Inkeep. Of course. Inkeep was at the end where I'm at, I think. That's the Inkeep. In the whole length. Then Dewdrop was... This. And, of course, Bolt. So Last and you still vote for Dewdrop first, but Innkeep as a second option would be fine with you. I think is what you're saying? Question mark? Innkeep does seem closer to consensus. That's true. Should we go for like the Innkeep as a like everybody is fine with that rather than Bolt and Dewdrop where some people really don't kind of like it? Alright. Let's do what we do at work now. Does anyone have a strong stomach ache with Innkeep? Didn't seem like it because it was either the first option or the second. Or we go with the Karen haircut so that we're all unhappy. Nah, let's do Innkeep. Now, hair color. Okay. Okay, it changes both at the same time, which is good. So we have blonde in 5 different versions. Blonde ash. Then blonde gold, blonde strawberry, dusty, brown, brown auburn, brown red, brown gold, ginger, black brown, white, white 2, white, yeah, white in 5 different versions, grey, orange, red, pink, violet, purple, blue, aqua, aquamarine, lime, yellow, rose, green. Yeah. I say keep white. I also love the white. It's great contrast with the purple skin. I think if we want graying hair, you can't see that with white though. Don't need graying hair necessarily, I'm fine with that. You like aquamarine for the contrast. You don't also like white. White is also okay for you. So that seems like we're going with... Grey and green looked also cool. Grey is kinda neat. Wait, what was the grey-green thing? That's the normal grey. No, that's just the blondes. Grey and green both looked... yeah, okay. Aquamarine is there. Light purple was also cool. The pastels looked all nice. Dark aquamarine isn't bad either. Wait. Oh yeah, highlights, you can also choose what exactly they're gonna be. Yeah. Aquamarine with the pink highlights. Lars says white definitely. You're also in the white camp. All options named seem good. Oh, the fire tassels do not change color apparently. Like that I can't change. They're just gonna be... Oh, I can change the intensity of that, but they do not change from that color. Yeah, still seems like we're looking more towards the white. Yeah, try white with the different highlight colors. Okay, I'm putting up intensity on really high now so that it does really pop. Any preference as to which white? One, 2, 3, 4, or 5? One or 4 would be those. That's a bit yellowing, I feel like. Alright. We have the highlights and the beard either way, should they match. That would be towards one of the pinks, probably? which I just scrolled over. Oh, no pink. There's just pink in the purple selection. But I don't think we have that exact color anywhere. Or red, yeah. Wait. Doesn't quite match. Looks like they ate something bloody. Alright, we're going with... It really isn't, but that just happens, unfortunately. Like, for me, the color is more intense than it is on stream. It's not much of a difference, but it is a tiny bit. Okay, we're going with purple. But yeah, the beard is... Like, that color is not there, unfortunately, so we can't make them quite match. So, purple highlights. I'm just gonna scroll in very far. 7. This is probably the closest that we have to the beard. The purple 6. The beard is sometimes a type of red that we don't have. Yeah, that makes sense. Purple 6. And yeah, I mean, I put intensity up really high just now so that we can better see it, but like, doesn't need to be that high. Are we all fine with purple 6 on the white hair? Looks like it. Mm-hmm. And intensity... Like, already at this intensity it's barely visible anymore. And... yeah, with half already it's barely there. Down, down, down by the river. Exactly. Keep intense. Like the full thing, or should we go like more towards hair? I'd go like 70%-ish, you say 2/3. So a bit less than 70%-ish, but in the same ballpark. Max. You also said keep intense. Should we go here to split the difference? 60 to 70. I'm currently at maybe 80-ish. Can we live with this, all of us? Alright, moving on. Are we doing graying? It doesn't really... Huh? Oh, it's intensity low, yes. Yes. I see the problem with me using sliders that are shut off, actually, yeah. Okay, yeah, graying does a lot. I think with white we don't need graying. Does make sense, yeah. It also just seems, since we can like put any other color in there, that we make it darker by graying it. Like... Yeah, let's just leave the graying, shall we? And that would be us done. That was the last slider. This is the final product. Name suggestions? Or do we go with Artemis for easiness' sake? Is there a possibility I can get y'all to name this one Usador? It's... Alright, Art Emis, as in, like, 2 words, is also fun. Art Emison, fair enough. The joke is that it's a character that I've created at some point, that I called Usador Fluffy, but Fluffy spelled F-L-U-F-F-E-H. And, the Usador is after a wizard in a podcast. And basically what I did there was I created the tiniest possible Final Fantasy XIV character and named them Usador Fluffy, and we just liked that a lot. Ooh, Symmetra! It's also why Mips wanted Halfling or Dwarf, yes. So, we also don't necessarily need a last name, which I like. So far in chat have been suggestions like Usador, Artemis, or variations thereupon, and also Artemis written backwards, which would be Symmetra. Celine. Did you just look up dwarf names in a dwarf name, like, thingy? What's the name? Generator. Because that's what Throng-Gromly Onyx Shaper sounds like. Didn't realize it's Artemis backwards. You're for Symmetra? FantasyNameGenerator.com. Yes, that's what it sounded like. Yeah, thanks. Sid. Yeah, it does sound like Symmetra is a good vote there. I like that. Can I please choose the name? Thank you. Okay, Symmetra it is. Good suggestion. I'm gonna keep that on the back burner for the future as well. Eh. You did good. You did very good. Oh hey, yeah. Yes. Fierce also, you also like Symmetra. Yeah. Good. Now we choose the Guardian.
You need a guardian. Choose one.
So at least, well, we'd have a couple less choices there. You're not taking Usador, so I don't care. I'm sorry. Alright, so. Last wants to go to bed. Yeah, I did warn you all that this was gonna take some time. Alright, so Tiefling was the second most chosen one. Should we go with that, or is anybody really, really against that? Also out of steam. That's very fair. I can go all night. How about... I like 5? That would be them. That's 4. We could also just do a sort of quicker version, decide on race, body type, and leave everything else as like as was done or something. How about you decide and we applaud you? That would have been 12. Half orc seems neat, but hair needs to be different. Yeah, that was... This was the half orc. This is Artemis' choice. Oh, we roll a die for everything. How about that? We could also do that, yeah. Would definitely make everything quicker and like completely leave it up to chance. I like that idea. And like, the Guardian is not gonna be, as far as I know, the Guardian is not gonna be as important as the main character, which does make sense. Okay. Let's just start like that and see where it leads us, and if somebody wants to veto something, then that can be done. That would be a D10. Die says drow. And Saldarine drow. I'm currently using a wild assortment, but I can also get the pizza mist dice out. Give me a sec. Drows are hotter than tieflings. Alright. Right. Have the pizza mist dice. Body type we already rolled. Identity. There's no such thing as a D3. D6 it is. Male.
Remarkable. Truly.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different faces. That is too much for my dice to handle. D10, there you are. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 different color types there. Blush was decided, and we have blush up to 12. $11. Maturity, I'm just gonna roll percentile dice. $84. I was afraid he was just gonna be a white boy. Yeah. That could have been a veto. That would have been a very good reason for a veto, I think. Possible. Maybe. 86 on the freckles. At intensity 61. Yes. Oh god, no. No, I'm vetoing this. Bit less, or like... Wait. Yeah, that's... Well, that doesn't really show. That's fine. Yeah, but I got a 90 on the first thing, and that was a bit much, I think. How many scars do we have? That's 10 different scars, including none. Five. Meaning 4, because... Three, 4... 4 different eye color mains. 3. And then 2 different of that. Yeah, draw purple 2 it is. Let's see whether we keep that or not. We keep it. So tattoos. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 20, 30, 40, 45 different tattoos. Because we're creating 2 different characters. I'm gonna go with percentile because I don't have a D45 at hand. $88 would be around here, I think. Wait. Or half it. Fair. Fair. Yes, I rolled an 88. That would be... Wait. Yes. So we're going for tattoo number 45 then? 44? Down, down, down? Yes, 44. Yeah. Everybody do the weenus. God, too many different options. Just going with percentiles. That's gonna make a lot of things easier, I feel like. Okay. So we're here. Ish. Ish. Or it was between the brown and the green on the thing. Then let's go for that one. It was an ish anyway. Not the green, not the light brown, no! Okay, then, okay, then I'm gonna... Oh, okay, that was a yes for light brown. Okay, I thought that was a hard veto. Good, okay. Okay. Intensity 85-ish. There we go. $16 different types of piercings. That's a D10, 20. The weenus is a dance. It is. That is a 7 on the D20. 1, 2. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dark moons. Yes. I do like that the dark moons were just randomly chosen here. I did nothing. Okay, makeup style. We have makeups up to 17. That's a 7, so makeup number 6. That's too many different types again, so... Yeah, about this. That works. And intensity down. And 1/3-ish. It looks like they took the wrong concealer. In a way that you want me to change it, or in a way that you can live with? We can also go with this, which is also in the range of what I voted. Of what I rolled. If teal, then the darker one? Like this? That does look good, yeah. That's very fair. Okay. Lip tint. That's also a lot of different options. So... yeah, just landed about here or there. And now for the intensity. I rolled it straight up 2 on the intensity level of the lips. So I guess we don't have lip makeup, that's fine. I'm gonna skip the others. Okay. 21-ish for the hairstyle. Whip. So that does include, I guess, these ones? Yeah, I'd go for the mongoose tail. Do they not get a beard? They do not get a beard. Okay, hair color. $72. I'd go for the darker, probably, right? No beards for Drow. Yeah, that makes sense. Highlights. He did get the tattoo instead, yeah. That's a 12 on the highlight. So probably in the ash blonde region. Let's see whether it gets intense at all. It does. Very. It's still barely visible. Oh no, there it is. Fair enough. So it's in this sort of region. And yeah, the graying is weird with all the different colors that it can gray to, so I'm just gonna leave that out, I think. Yes, okay. So much for the rolling, but yes, I do agree we should match the hair and the makeup a bit better. Little bit more green to match the eye. Yeah. Let's look at that. Or match the eye to the hair. Let's see what either one looks like. Do we have teals in any way? Aquamarine, maybe? Nah. Aquamarine 5? The teal matches his skin color better than blue. That is very fair. Alright. Is this our guardian? Aqua 5 was proposed as well. So Aqua 5 or Aquamarine 5, what do we think? I like both. Aquamarine? Okay, yes. We have made a guardian mostly by chance. Okay, yes, you meant Aquamarine 5, not Aqua 5. I don't think I get to name the guardian at all. Because now I only have the venture forth button. I can't, like, there's no naming. Well, I shall name him Taiki. Taiki? Alright, we're playing the opening cutscene and then we will stop the stream. Does that sound good? He is, yeah. Wilhelm scream in the very first cutscene. That does sound promising. Nom. Damn. Yeah. Definitely got bullied there. Oh look, it's us.
My head.
Okay, good. The ship is called the Nautiloid, because I was calling it Nautilus in my head the entire time while that was running. We have managed to get to the tutorial screens. This was a lot of fun. Like, I was really looking forward to seeing what we would all do with this. But yes, this, by which I mean the first time we can actually move, is actually where we will end this stream. Thank you all for joining, and I will see you all soon. Good night!